Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is your first time here. Hi, my name's Denali. I'm also known as DeeOracleHealer. You can also connect with me over on TikTok where I do free lives. I do free readings, free yes or no questions for people. If you want to connect with me over there. I also do own an Etsy shop at DeeOracleHealer. If anyone is in need of any spiritual guidance now or in the near future, all of the links will be down below in the description box. You guys, I took some time off today from my shop just so that way I could film some more YouTube content. That's going to be my goal for the next week. So today we're going to be doing a love collective reading. I might film a few of these and just post them out. Okay, so today's reading is going to be nice and sweet, not too long, not too short. I want to get what the energy or the dynamic looks like in this connection very quickly with some tarot and some oracles, and then we're going to get the future of this connection at this point in time. All of my readings are timeless, so this reading is good for whenever you find it. Please remember to only take what resonates or what you feel is for you, since this is a collective reading. Sometimes everything resonates, you guys, and sometimes only certain things do. If you feel like you need to switch the roles, go ahead and do that, okay? So take what you feel is for you. If something that gets said doesn't make sense, it's more than likely just a message for somebody else. As long as the majority of the message is resonating, then you should stay and tune in. So let's see here. Gonna put that on mute just because I don't want to get copyrighted. I like putting aura music in the background. I hope everyone's been doing good. Let's see. Spirit, show me the dynamic of this connection between the collective and the person. What does this dynamic look like here? Okay. So we have 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. What's the bottom? 2 of Swords. And we also have the Lovers. I do want to say in this connection, I am seeing a little bit of turmoil, some problems. This could be kind of like a situationship for you. I do want to say that this does look like genuine love just because we do have the Lovers card here. I feel like we're dealing either with like a twin flame. No, yeah, I would say definitely twin flame kind of connection energy is what it's giving. I do want to say that someone in this connection is at this time trying to decide if walking away is an option or not. There's something having to do with the two of Swords about making a decision, someone being really in their head when it comes to this connection, and, you know, feeling left out in the cold, wondering, I don't know, you know, this energy that I'm feeling in this connection or from my partner, I don't know if this is enough. I don't know if this is something that maybe the universe is trying to tell me, hey, it's time to walk away from this connection. And the thing is, I feel like whoever is battling this, maybe it's the both of you, maybe it's you, maybe it's your person. So take what resonates or switch the roles with how you need to. But whoever's feeling this way and feels really weighed down by this also feels like they're just stuck between worlds. Like sometimes this person thinks, you know what, maybe it would be best, I can't, you know, to walk away. I can't deal with this connection anymore. It's becoming a little too heavy instead of making me feel at peace and wanting to walk away. But this person also battles between that and being like, man, but I really feel like this is love. I really feel like I'm with my person. I feel like me and, you know, the collective being you make a good team with one another. I feel like in a lot of ways we do match or we can work well, but it seems like there's some outside interferences that are getting in the way of this connection. For some of you, this could be money. I mean, it could look a little different, right? We do have a lot of earth on the table. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn can be significant. We also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well. Yeah. 5 of Pentacles energy. There's this feeling of being stuck. This could be some of you struggling from the past, struggling to let go of things that have happened in the past in this connection. Even if it's not something that happened between the two of you, this could be something that happened in your past that you're having a hard time letting go. Let's see. What are the issues here? What's blocking this connection at this time? What's blocking this connection at this time? We have unavailable. You are chasing someone unavailable, or you are the one who is running away. So we are dealing with a runner here. I was getting with the Five of Pentacles that someone does feel a little left out in the cold by someone else in this connection. And this is why, you know, we have you or your person, whoever it is, contemplating a choice, contemplating staying or leaving, because we got the 10, sorry, not 10, 8 of Cups at the bottom, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. A lot of in and out energy too. We have too much work. I was saying that there was something with work coming in. Confirmation from Spirit. Thank you. Yeah, you tell yourself it's too much work, but it's really an excuse not to get involved. So someone here definitely uses work as an excuse not to show up in this connection. They could be like, oh, but I'm just so tired. Maybe this person uses being overworked, being stressed, or being tired as an excuse. Again, just like the card said, even if it's not quite literally a job or a career, it can just be that this person or the two of you, you know, whatever resonates the most, feels like, oh, this is too much heavy energy. I feel like nowadays in our, you know, society, when it comes to love, a lot of people give up very easily. And I don't want anyone here taking that as like, oh, you know, maybe that's the sign that I should stay and not give up on this connection. Everyone here should do what your intuition is telling you to do, because everyone's situation is very unique and very different, right? Every relationship, every connection has two very unique people. So, you know, don't take this as a sign that you should stay or anything, but I'm just, you know, speaking for what society kind of paints this picture of when it comes to love. And I feel like people don't really want to like work for it, you know, nowadays. People don't like to, people always want the fairy tale. People just want the honeymoon phase of a relationship and whatever that brings. And they don't really, you know, want to go through all of the different seasons that naturally relationships do go through. You know, it's not always sunshine and rainbows. You know, there's a lot of things that can place a little dent in a connection. I feel like it's really just about how two people go about tackling on those situations, you know, having open communication, things like that. But let's see, what's the bottom? We have being a victim. You feel helpless to change your love life, but you can change whenever you want. So someone here does victimize just a little bit. I'm hearing pointing of the finger. Maybe you and this person played the blame game a lot. I feel like whenever you and this person have arguments, it's never about tackling on the situation. It's more so just like the two of you battling who's right, who's wrong, who gets the last say so, you know, who's, I don't know, who makes the, you know how they say like when you're angry, you make a really, really good speech. I believe that's how they say it. It's giving really, really long, tiring arguments like that. Let's go ahead and put this away though and see the future of this connection. Obviously, we do see that this, you know, you and this person have been through a thing or two. There's been some struggles, a lot of in and out energy, cold energy. We have runner, chaser vibes that are coming through here, and just a lot of contemplation about whether or not this relationship would be worth it or worth staying in. So let's go ahead and get some future energy to give you some clarity on that. Let's see here. Show me the future energy of this connection. Show me future energy for the collective and the person. We have death and rebirth at the split. We also have Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a very like protective energy. Someone, you know, staying in their own bubble, not wanting to share or give their energy to anyone else. They're trying to keep their own peace by doing that. Fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, death and rebirth. So I do feel like the universe is trying to orchestrate things to happen in this connection in order for you and this person to change, or whatever it is, whoever it is that needs changing in this connection. Because you were getting it was a twin flame. So, you know, the Lovers card came out. I do feel like there is like a genuine connection, or at least there once was. Just somewhere along the line, either someone got lazy or someone is too hyper focused on their traumas and not letting go of their traumas, not letting go of the ego. And that's what these outside interferences are. And this is what's getting in the way or blocking this connection at this time. Show me future energy. Okay, Five of Pentacles. This card already came out. confirmation again. So it does look like for future energy here that, you know, there's still a little bit of coldness, a little bit feeling a little left out, shut out even by this person. We also have Justice. Show me future energy. Justice, Libra. We also have Page of Swords. There's that Three of Pentacles, Page of Cups again for the bottom. Let me get a little more. Ooh, sorry, that was a little loud. So with the Justice card here, justice will be served. Things will pan out the way that they need to. Whoever's doing right in this connection, if you and this person really put in the work and try, I feel like good things will come out of it. Good karma will happen. But whoever, if we have like one person that's trying and someone else that isn't, nothing will really come out of that. We have reconciliation though. Express your love. Make the romantic gesture. Someone from your past is returning to your life. This doesn't have to be quite literally. This could just be confirmation for some of you that this person that we're talking about, we were saying it was a twin flame connection. Maybe you've been in no contact for a little while. Maybe you're taking a break or just been experiencing a lot of on and off energy, no communication. We were getting that Five of Pentacles, feeling shut out, right? Feeling a distance, quite literal distance, emotional distance from this person. So we also have, there's not enough attraction and chemistry to keep this relationship going. We also have Free Yourself that came out as well. So I am seeing in the future here that either one or two of you is going to try to make the kind gesture to be like, look, I really love you. I'm here for you. I really want us to try and figure this out. I want us to at least give it one more try just before calling it quits, before leaving each other, because I really do feel like there's genuine love here. You know, do you really think that we would be able to do that, and how can we do that? Whoever it is that's going to put the right step forward into trying to save this connection with the Page of Swords can even either get like therapy or find therapy over this, or someone's gonna pitch out therapy being a suggestion as something that the two of you can do to kind of like save this connection. I also see this person, whether it's you or them, whoever's gonna be pitching the idea here, kind of like learning about other things. It could even be something as simple as like Googling, like, how do I save my relationship? Or, you know, top 10 ways to bring that spark back again, or how to earn my person's trust. I see someone like researching or Googling on a phone or a computer, like different ways to, you know, kind of like couples advice on how to mend things or how to fix whatever was lost or whatever is currently broken or not working here, and how to go about doing that. But I do feel like at this time, this relationship, you know, has really gone through a thing or two. And really ultimately with the Free Yourself, I feel like this is because for everyone who's tuning in today, the situation does look kind of different. You know, some of you are going to be willing to do the work with this person and kind of see it through and go on from there, work as a team to try to mend whatever has been broken. And I feel like others of you, you're just going to feel like maybe giving it a try, and after trying it out for a month or however long, or whatever, you know, time you feel like is needed to put in the effort one last time to see if this can work, deciding to leave, you know, deciding, you know what, we gave it one last shot, we gave it the best that we could, but I feel like I'm still not getting what I need from this person, or I still feel like, you know, we're going through the same cycles. I feel like not much has changed. And that's it, you know, I made my peace with that. At least I gave it, you know, one more shot, and just kind of deciding to part ways with this person. So it is going to look a little different for all of you. Let's just get a few more oracles, see if there's anything else that can be confirmed. Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So this is for those of you that are not connected at this time. Maybe you're already focusing on healing, because everyone's at a different timeline. Maybe some of you already decided to let go of this person. We also have cassette, outdated thinking, replaying events over in your head. So again, I was getting that this is like a twin flame connection. You've definitely been through a lot of things with this person. I'm seeing both good and bad memories that you hold and that you replay over in your head. I feel like you replay arguments that you and this person have had or shared with one another, but also the good, like sentimental, compassionate, you know, fiery chemistry times that you have experienced. We also have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, perception, or focus. So whether or not you and this person are in contact at this time, know that, you know, this person is still definitely keeping an eye on you, kind of, you know, watching your every move. I feel like they're also trying to see and like pick up on your energy, whether or not they are feeling from you that, you know, you're gonna end up wanting to give this a second shot, if you kind of already made a decision and decided to back out. That kind of thing. But they're being very watchful over you, being very cautious with your every move, trying to look into anything that you say, anything that you don't say. I don't know, you know, just like every little thing, every little movement, every little word, gesture. They're being very watchful of that. This is what you need to focus on moving forward. We have surrender. You're being asked to let go of your need to control each part of your life and surrender to the universe. Control is an illusion, and it's exhausting to try and hold on to it. Let it go and allow yourself to enjoy the relief that comes from doing so. So it's surrendering to the divine. We also have detached. You're being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of your attachment to it. Okay. I do want to pull some cards here, some time frame cards on any time frames that I feel like some of you may be wanting or asking at this time. Let me see. For those of you that are in no contact with this person, I'm going to go ahead and ask Spirit when you can expect contact from this person. When can the collective expect contact from their person here? We have obsessing over timing creates blocks. We did get for you to surrender, so surrendering to time, things like that. So we're not being given an answer on that specific question. Okay, let's keep going. Spirit, let's see here. When can the collective expect a positive shift in their love life? Can the collective expect a positive shift in their love life? We have let it happen organically. This card also fell out too. We have next year. So Spirit is giving you until next year. This could be either for those of you that are going to mend things in this connection and it's going to work out, or for those of you who have chosen to just let go of this person, let go of this connection as a whole, focus on yourself. So remember, let it happen in its own timing. Let it happen organically. I really do feel like there's some communication blockages between you and this person, either not communicating or communicating, just not in healthy ways, because I just started like stuttering on words. But Spirit is giving this, you know, time until next year, either your own healing or healing in this connection, and this connection having a renewal. Okay, but huge significance on letting timing happen and unfold organically on its own. Surrendering, not taking control over divine timing means you not trying to change this person's mind, you not trying to interfere or make things happen so that way time can happen faster. Sometimes that just ends up delaying time. Okay, even when it comes to healing, you know, make sure that you heal, take the time to heal. Let's get a few more advice cards. We have your commitment is being tested. This could be y'all's commitment to one another, your commitment to this connection, whether or not you're going to put in the work to try and mend things. Not just you and this person. Also, this could be your commitment towards your own self, for those of you who feel like this connection has taken too much out of you, and you know, you feel like you need to create better boundaries in order to protect yourself, put yourself first, love yourself by doing that, by protecting your energy. We have soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Calling in your tribe could look like calling in friends and family, people that you trust in your waking life, your real life, in the 3D world. and asking them for advice, or, you know, a shoulder to cry on, or even just being in their energy, positive energy, as a distraction. That's also another form of, you know, I guess healing in a way. Enjoying a good laugh with someone. Whenever you feel like your mind needs to be set free from like overthinking. But also even your spirit guides, okay? They're always hearing you. They're always hearing us. So call on to them. You know, if you're someone who's a big believer on God, your angels, deities, spirit guides, you know, call on to them. Ask them for help and guidance. Take time to breathe out. And bottom of the deck, awakening, beautiful, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So you are evolving, whether you decide to stay in this connection or not. There's going to be some sort of huge, you know, shift. We did get that death and rebirth card earlier. I don't know if you remember that. So confirmation that a rebirth is coming out of this. Beautiful. Let's see what the overall message is. What's the overall message, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, you guys, overall message here. Look past what you feel are your incapabilities. Instead, focus on everything you have achieved so far. It is okay to acknowledge your weaknesses, but keep in mind that they don't define you. Your strength and your beautiful soul are clear for all to see. Beautiful. I'm going to leave this here with you. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in today for this short collective reading. If anyone would like to leave any requests, feel free to do that down below. As mentioned, I do have a TikTok where I go live over there basically almost every day, and I pull free yes or no questions for people, you know, during the week. See how your week's gonna go. I do mini charm reads, free charm reads over there. I just really like to connect with as many people as I can, and give guidance, build a community over there. Everyone's been so lovely, been so sweet. It's always been a pleasure, you know, meeting, connecting with new people. I believe that's everything. I'm sending you all lots of love and light and everything nice. I will see you on the next one. Bye.